It's a big day over at Ronnie's house. We're hoping to get the Hardbody finished up and get it running. It'd be nice if we could drive this thing out of here today, but we'll see. So many projects. There she is. Try to get you running today, baby. Ronnie! Hey, what's up?
I found a bunch of wrenches yesterday. They're all under the hood of this.
Well, that's good. Public service announcement, always leave wrenches under your hood. They're real good for when you try to start it up. Looks like it's moving along. What all we got left?
We gotta get a vacuum line to the wastegate and drive shaft in, starter in, oil in the transmission. I think that's it.
Dang, dude. That's like nothing.
Yeah.
If you've ever worked on cars, you know that's literally nothing. So we should be able to get this thing started in less than an hour.
Yeah, last night I went ahead and put on the oil feed. I got the center section clocked where I want it. I got to reclock the turbo side, the compressor side.
Is the outlet not coming the way you want?
Yeah, it's rubbing right here. And so I just want it up a little bit. Alright guys, so as you saw, we got the drive shaft, we got it back here. It's actually in the other garage right now. We're going to do some buttoning up on the truck before we put the drive shaft in tomorrow.
Grab this thing. So Ronnie's doing his thing, dropping off his drive shaft for the Hardbody. Hopefully when he gets the drive shaft back, it'll be ready to drive, ready to drift, ready to thrash. We'll be able to put out some really cool video. Ronnie's such a big fan of Chevy trucks. This one's pretty good looking. We should probably do something turbo-ish to it. Should we do something turbo-ish to your truck? Make it fast.
Yeah, but it's the wife's truck. She won't let me.
Did you drop your drive shaft off?
It's off.
Okay,
So
awesome.
we're gonna have a new polished shaft when we get back.
We're gonna walk around the Tucson Mall while we wait for Ronnie's drive shaft to get done. And we saw this Ford Fusion, I think it is. This thing is slammed. It's super good looking. I don't know who this guy is, but he's doing it right. I didn't always appreciate things like this, but these days I really like seeing unusual cars modified. And a Ford Fusion is definitely unusual to see modified, but this one looks real good.
The grill's cool. It's kind of like a Focus RS kind of style.
Does Beau need a new dog?
Is this Beau's new dog right here? Come with us, YouTube. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, yes. Look at this crazy Yorkie. Being a nut. Look at him. Isn't that Boston? All crazy. Come here. Yeah.
So cute. You want to pet him? Yeah, let go.
Alright, say bye-bye to the puppies, guys.
So we're back here at Tucson Driveline and Balance, picking up Ronnie's drive shaft. Let's see how it turned out.
This is my new shaft.
Nice. You are a well-endowed sir. Well, it certainly looks like a drive shaft, that's for sure. How long is that?
It should be 84 3/4.
All right, well, we'll get back and measure it, see if it fits, and see if the truck doesn't freaking blow up.
We also have to put the starter in tomorrow. Today, all we're really going to focus on is getting the oil feed and the oil return done up. Get those the way we want those to be. I bought this light from Harbor Freight. It was like normally like $40. I got it for like 20 bucks. I was pretty excited. But anyways, so that is what we're gonna deal with right there. All that oil. The oil return is what's leaking. You can see it there. Can you see it? Right there. I'm not sure why it's leaking. I have a feeling it's because that hose got pretty burnt up and it's just not sealing good. But it's too long anyways, so we're gonna cut it down here, get it on there where it needs to be, and hopefully that solves our leaking problem. We may have to double clamp it. I don't want to do that, but it may end up being what we need to do. I went ahead and got the oil return on, got the oil feed on. So both those are on. Look here. That's our oil feed right there. Runs over there into the side of the block where the oil pressure sensor goes, the factory one. I have a little distribution block there that splits off and allows me to run this line. And then if we look down here, you can see that the oil return is no longer touching the steering shaft. So that's perfect. I just got to tighten that up and we'll be done for tonight. Tomorrow we're going to go ahead and fill the transmission up with oil, get the starter mounted up.
This is looking super clean. I like this.
When I clocked the center section, this was rubbing on my steering arm.
Oh.
Steering shaft, and so I moved it over. Hopefully that'll solve some problems. If you
Yeah,
look
right
down
on.
there, the oil return was leaking pretty good. Can you see that?
Oh yeah, that's gross. Yucky.
So hopefully we solve that problem.
Yeah, right on. Ronnie wants to go over real quick about how to measure a drive shaft if you're going to get one cut down and made to a custom size if you're doing a transmission swap or whatever.
Alright, so we got the drive shaft made, and I didn't know how to measure a drive shaft, so I had to talk to some people, and it's actually super easy. So that's a solid axle. The whole axle swings up and down to travel with the suspension. And so what you want to do is you want to slide this into your transmission and then get your finger in here so that you have some room for this one-piece drive shaft to move in and out while your rear end travels. That way you don't bottom out into the transmission, because if this bottoms out in the transmission, you can crack your transmission housing.
So you hold your finger between there and the end of the transmission when you slip it in?
Like you'll slip this in all the way, and then you'll pull it out until you can fit your finger in. And then to measure it, it's pretty simple. You go the middle of this U-joint to your flange, and we should be 48 3/4, which is right about what it is.
And you go all the way to the end of the flange?
Right to the end of the flange. So when you're actually on your truck or car or whatever you're measuring, you're not going to be able to measure this because it's either going to be too short or too long. So you're going to put this in, let it hang, measure from here to the flange on the vehicle, and then that'll give you your total length. And then you'll go have them cut it, and then they'll make this match that, and you'll have a finger or play to slide it in and out and make sure that it's all easy to get together.
Was this drive shaft 2 pieces before, or 3 pieces or something like that?
Originally it was like cut here with the U-joint, and then the front half was a slip so it could travel.
Did it have a carrier bearing or anything like that?
Yeah, that's why we replaced it, because the carrier bearing went out, and it's the same almost price to replace your carrier bearing as it is to get you a one-piece drive shaft. It's like $100 more
Oh,
to get a
nice.
one-piece drive shaft, so
Right on.
why not?
All right, well, let's do this.
You can see how short this thing is.
Hey, I said let's do this.
You do this. Okay?
Oh, you've already got the drive shaft up?
Yep.
Nice.
So I'm just putting in the bolts to hold in the tranny crossmember, and then go tighten those up.
Dude, that exhaust is pretty massive. What is that, 3-inch?
Yeah.
It looks big on this little truck.
Don't make fun of my little truck.
Yeah, I think we had one of our subscribers saying something about posting a video of your exhaust, how you got it routed and how you had it made and things like that.
Yeah, we're gonna do that right now. After this, we're gonna drive this over to Paul. Have him make the downpipe. We're gonna use a WX downpipe.
Huh.
Dude, don't look at the sketchy stuff that I'm doing. Nobody needs to know about this.
What's sketchiness? I heard a zip tie. I can't see what's going on, but I heard a zip tie. Is that factory?
Yeah, dude. All Nissan ship with factory zip ties. They come in the glove box.
They come with like extras in the glove box?
Yep, exactly.
Nice. Bolts.
Those are grade 8.
They don't look like grade 8. They look like grade 5.
They're grade 8.
I thought grade 8s had those like goldishy tint
They do.
bolts.
Those are gold.
They're not.
Just squint your eyeballs.
So those are starter bolts?
Well, there are starter bolts. They're not the factory starter bolts. From what I can tell, and I don't know this 100% sure, this is just what I have, a dual cam bolts in from the transmission side. The bolts go through and the starter's threaded. On a single cam, the transmission's threaded. So I have like a starter that's smooth and a transmission that's smooth and a bolt that just flies right through.
So you need a nut on the
So I
other
gotta put
side.
the nut on the end. So we bought those.
Does anybody know if this is true?
Yeah.
I would probably pay money if you could just make a comment saying that Ronnie's a liar. So in true form, we ran out of parts. We are short one vacuum tee. So we're headed to AutoZone to grab a vacuum tee, maybe some more vacuum hose just in case. Are you opening that with your mouth?
Yeah, because it's the stupid cool ones, which are always garbage and they don't work.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Joe Dirt.
I'm a barbarian. Joe Dirt the barbarian. So this is how you fill a 240 in a Hardbody. You pull your shifter out and you just pour it straight down the hole.
Oh look, you can see the ground.
Just pour it right down the hole.
Oh, I don't see it yet. Levi, please don't hit me in the head with those wrenches. We're gonna call it good?
It only takes like 3 pints. Something like that.
Pints or quarts?
No, it's not quarts. It was meant
Oh, there it is. There it is. It's coming out pretty steady.
Can you plug it up?
What?
Can you start screwing plug it?
Yeah, hang on a sec. Well, the electric fans work. So we're about to see if this truck's gonna blow up. We have opened the garage. Ronnie's ready.
Battery's dead.
Battery's dead. The story of Ronnie's life.
Try twisting the cables.
All right, we're gonna twist the cables on the battery. See if that works. This one's pretty loose. Hit it. Hang on. Hang on. I hear it freaking sparking. What? Alright, Ronnie wants to see if the wheels are going to move. See if the drive shaft actually works. Oh, what?
Gotta put coolant in it now. Wire up one more fan. Get the downpipe made.
Dang, how close is that?
This close. Alright guys, well, there you go. Hardbody runs.
There you go.
That's the end of it.
That's pretty much it. That's the video for this week.
Now we're gonna kill the Hardbody.
Let's thrash it and kill it, blow it up. That's what it's all about, right?
That's it.
Alright,
I got it off you and threw it back
I
on
put
you.
that there for a reason. We out.